What's up, what's up? Welcome back to another video. We're gonna do just a really quick trade recap. 1 win, 0 losses today. Logged in kind of late, so I stayed on a little bit late. But here's a quick rundown from starting with the 12-minute. I logged in around 11, I believe, and so I saw a stab down here into this area. We broke this low, so it's like, okay, bearish, but this would be an SNDR for the break of this high, so potentially a significant zone. We also tapped into it here and we're sweeping that low as well. So for the kind of intermediary session bias, I was thinking bullish. And so if I want to get involved, I'm looking for longs up until we get into a probable place where we might see a flip. Initially, I had this zone marked out as a potential spot for reversal, and so I was waiting this whole time until we got up into some of these zones to see if we get a flip. And so on the way up, I'm looking for longs until we reach a bearish zone. And since I marked out this lower kind of higher time frame range, we got back into this bearish zone pretty quickly, and so I'm not looking for longs anymore once I'm in a bearish zone. But if I take away this zone and I had correctly marked my higher time frame zones, which would be this SNDR up here, responsible for this low break, I could have taken a long in here. But since I marked out that initial higher time frame bearish zone, I wasn't going to take a long in here. But a couple played out. I wanted a long right here. We got that first tap in, but never got back down below to sweep this. So it looks like this was the first tap and this was the sweep. And then we have this smaller zone, which in SBS played out. Oops. We'll do a 1 first tap. Oops. Equal highs. Tap back in. Re-entry over here, double bottom, and then new high. And then another smaller one played out up here. So when you have order flow correct and you know where we're likely to go, just get in line with that bias. But I didn't take it, like I said, because we were inside of a bearish zone that I marked out. But it turns out that we never got a flip in that lower bearish zone, and I'm thinking because it was kind of mitigated already, so I can expect it to get ran. If you look right here, we stabbed through, wicked below, and so it wasn't kind of the cleanest break, so I thought we could still use the zone, but technically we broke this range and mitigated the 50 of it already, so it might have been a reason to anticipate running it. But once I saw us not get a flip in that region, I was looking for the sweep of this high and then a flip, and that's exactly what we got. So that's this arrow, this black line right here. Started ranging a bit, broke above the range with the candle closure, or broke above this high with the candle closure, making this our protected low. Or actually I played the smaller range. So we broke up above this high over here, put in a low right here, candle closure up here. Let's see what it looks like on the 15-second. Cleaner on the 15-second. Low, high, candle closure up here. So this is our protected low on the 15-second. Candle closure below, tap back in, failed a new low, tap the 50. You see my entry right here, and I targeted targeted 1 to 2. I took off a little bit beforehand because we could potentially pull back right before this low. And I was cool with the trade. I waited for a couple hours to take that, and so no need to be greedy. It delivered 1 to 3 actually, but I was still happy with my trade and pretty much called it a day after that. So I hope that makes sense. Just to kind of recap, we tapped into a bullish higher time frame zone. I'm expecting bullish price action, and that's when you can get involved bullish. I had a bearish zone marked out incorrectly, so I couldn't take these longs. But once we got into a kind of where I was more confident in taking the short, we got a flip on the 15-second. SBS played out and delivered us a nice little trade. And then even the next zone also offered another 1 to 2, 1 to 3. And so that's pretty much my style of trading. That's what I'm doing, what I'm waiting for. And I hope that's helpful. Hope it was easy to follow. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.